This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Hey, guess what? Hi.
Hey.
Hey, guess
Hi.
what? Hi. Hi.
Hey, guess what? Hi, hello. How are ya?
Hi, how the heck are ya?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. I gotta say,
Good.
very disappointing. Nothing spooky has happened since I last saw ya.
I know. 'Tis the season not, though. For now.
Maybe if I weren't drinking so much this summer, I would notice something spooky. There ain't no cure for the summertime booze. You know what I'm saying?
It really feels like everybody's just having a summer.
Oh.
Doesn't it feel like that? Like all of our friends are just like, let's go for it.
It's truly since the week off for the 4th for me of being like, I
Yeah.
guess I have time to party. And
Yeah, because every single person was like, I'm not working. I'm not working. Let's get silly.
And we don't know about our future work, so people aren't traveling as much as they used to.
Right.
It used to be really...
And we don't know about our future. So people are like, let's just have fun while we can, man.
Now, this is not an endorsement at all, but I did see a TikTok that was like, let's see, our future, what's going on with climate, the country. Let's just say you should smoke cigarettes if you want to.
I was hanging out with some friends after seeing Maxine, and a couple of them were smokers and like quit or something. And then we got on that subject where it's kind of like, but kind of who gives a shit now? We're done for.
Hey, I love this attitude.
Not to be bummers, but
no, we'll make it to be haunted. We certainly will make it far enough to haunt some future generations. I believe this.
Oh, I do too. I think so.
Now, will they be humans? I don't know. But
that we don't know. We might
know.
be haunting apes that have taken over the world.
What if sharks start just being like the thing in charge?
They could. Very easily.
Yeah. And good for them.
And you know what? Yeah, I mean, I bet they have a better plan.
They got the plan, man.
They gotta have a better plan, man.
For
They
president.
gotta.
What about you? What's going on? Anything fun? You saw Maxine? You liked it?
I saw Maxine. I had a blast. I went to the Vista, which
fun.
listeners is this awesome theater in Los Feliz.
Historic.
It's historic, and Quentin Tarantino bought it during pandemic because it was like shutting down, like
All the theaters.
it was closing down. All the theaters were closing down, and so he bought it and has restored it. And now they show only movies on film.
Oh,
And I saw Maxine, and it was awesome.
that's so fun.
And it was a packed theater, and people were like cheering. So it was a good vibe. It was a good vibe.
Yeah, if you're ever in LA, it's a beautiful theater. It's indie, and yeah, now Quentin Tarantino owns it. There's a few beautiful theaters like that here that are like long standing.
Yes, and the if we got some big Scream 2 heads, the opening sequence with Jada Pinkett Smith getting killed at the movie theater, that was shot. The interior of the theater is the Vista.
Oh.
But the lobby exterior is not. Something like that. But yeah, it's like got like Egyptian themed. It's classic. It's so cool.
Very
I was
beautiful.
looking to see if it's haunted. And it must be, right?
Vista Theater Los
Haunted.
Feliz.
Haunted.
Not jaunted. Haunted?
The 13
The
scariest
fascinating
places.
and controversial history of Quentin Tarantino's revamped Vista Theater.
Whoa.
Let's see. I'm just going to search for the word ghost.
Smart.
Ghost. No.
Smart.
Haunt.
Smart.
No.
Smart.
Paranormal.
Come on. Anything spooky. Anything spooky. Anything spooky.
Let's see. Murder?
Huh?
Well, what's fascinating and controversial?
Yeah, come on now. Well, we tried.
Yeah,
We
can't
tried to
look up
turn it into spooky. I bet it's haunted. It's a fun old place.
Yeah, look up pictures of it, guys. It's so cool, especially like old pictures. It's like
Yeah. But
well-
yeah, nothing too spooky.
nothing too
Just-
spooky. Well, I have some spooky emails.
Oh my God, I do too. Let's read
And
some.
I have like a whole series from one listener who has sent, it was like, well, since you haven't read my other email. And then it was like, well, since you haven't read my update. And then it was, since you haven't read my update. So
Honestly, great.
I'm going to read these. So we're going to
Yes, I'm so stoked.
Yes. Okay. So this one, the title is Spirit from the Other Side of Planet.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Hey, I like that title, dude.
I like it when you lick it right there, there. Is that a song? Is that a song?
That's a song.
Say the way that you walk, went up there.
I like yeah.
Okay. Hello, fellow humans. And this is in parentheses or yes. Parentheses? Wait, what are the
Quotes.
quote? No,
That's parentheses.
parentheses. I didn't want to use either of your names first and make the other feel second. That's so nice.
Whoa, that's really nice.
Very nice. Hey, but I like to see how people want to go. Is they go
Right.
alphabetical?
Yeah. How do you usually? I usually go alphabetical, I feel.
In emails for sure,
Yeah.
but in speaking I go alpha, not betical, just alpha.
Whoa, just alpha.
Just-
Who's more alpha in this group? Between you and me? You?
I think like inward, outward. There's like inward. I think you're actually in the grander scheme of life, you're way alpha than me. But
What?
and this because I'm in charge of editing. I think that I can make you look like a fucking fool.
Whoa, you're definitely more alpha then. You're definitely more alpha.
Though literally, I never cut anything out because I'm so lazy. I don't listen. I don't do a lot of work. I could do as little.
You
as
do so much though.
I do as little. Okay. So my name is Wednesday. Yes, it's my legal name. My pronouns are she, her, and you can say any names, places in this email. Love it.
Oh, hell yeah. Wednesday? Fun.
I stumbled across your podcast when I searched for Funny Ghost in 2017 when you were at episode 5, I think.
Cool.
Oh my God. I think I went back and listened to those and I have not missed one since. That's so cool.
That rules.
Thank you.
That rules. Whoa.
I cannot explain how many things you have gotten me through over the years. You two have been such a constant source of humor, honesty about mental health, and embarrassingly, my invisible sitcom voiceover friends. That's you. That's you. Unlike Fight Club, I tell everyone about your podcast. Yeah, do it.
Thank you. This is so nice.
I know.
Oh my
This is
God.
making this Sunday afternoon feel great.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Anyways, I could go.
Maybe we'll be okay, everybody.
You know what? Forget all that stuff
We'll
we
be
said
okay.
earlier. I think we're gonna be fine. And
You know
don't
what?
smoke.
Don't
It's
smoke
bad.
cigarettes. Yeah.
Don't smoke.
Don't do it.
Although
Don't do it.
I will say, I was talking to my mom because she was around some teens and they were vaping. I was like, honestly, they should smoke cigarettes over vaping.
Right? Isn't that like
It's so vaping's like,
so?
yeah. And
Vaping's so bad for you.
and then my mom and I both started talking about how soft these kids are and eating their candy flavored vapes. They're soft. Back in my day, you had to suffer through it.
That's funny.
Anyways, I could go on and on about how much I love you too, all things you do, but I don't have a story. But I have a story to get to. LOL. Sorry, this ended up being longer than I thought. We loved it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. We really both needed it, man.
We needed this. Little backstory. After 5 years at a company, I quit and took what I thought would be a dream job at our local aquarium in December 2019.
Fun.
I won't get into details, but I will just say that the head of my department and my direct coworkers were not well liked, so it was difficult to get to know people in other departments. This is where I met Naomi and her Australian partner, James. This will be important later. Naomi, Australian partner, James.
Down under.
My partner, Damien, and I became fast friends with them, even though he was 39 and I was 37 and they were 24 years old. The pandemic was declared in March 2020. A month later, Naomi and I lost our jobs. James didn't because he was part of the essential employees keeping the animals healthy. Then, due to financial issues, a company came in, bought the place, and brought in their own staff to run the place. James was out of a job, too.
Whoa. Sucks. Even in aquarium world.
Yeah.
Man.
So, fall 2020, I found a great job, and with no end to the pandemic in sight, my partner and I realized we needed to get out of the city, stop renting, and find what makes us happy. We settled on moving from just outside of Vancouver, BC, Canada, to buying a house in a tiny little unincorporated township of less than 2,500 people called Madeira Park, I think, on the Sunshine Coast here in British Columbia.
Wow, I bet it's beautiful.
I know. I love
BC is fucking
good.
Gorgeous.
Spring 2021, while visiting us, James got a call. While visiting us, James, remember, James is down under.
Friend. Down under friend.
Got a call about a job that was only 25 minutes away from our house. At first, he thought, no way. I would have to drive 30 to 45 minutes to take the ferry, take a 40-minute ferry, then drive another 30 minutes to the job. But with the pandemic, being here on a work visa, waiting for his permanent residency, his specific education qualifications, he needed a job. Damien and I offered for him to stay in our guest room to give the job a try. So, over the next 5 months, James lived with us 3 to 4 days a week. He became kind of like our son. He and I bonded
so nice.
over our love of paranormal and unexplainable things that have happened to each other all our lives. Thanks to both of us being so open to the paranormal, spooky shit happened way more when he was here. Don't worry.
What? I got chills.
I will email you those stories, I promise. Fast forward to Sunday, May 8th, 2022 at 12 p.m. Damien and I, with the help of our dads, are renovating our kitchen and putting in new floors. I am cooking brunch, and over Damien's shoulder, I see a man 6 foot tall in a black suit and a bowler hat with a trimmed white beard standing there. There is, all caps, no way this could be either of our dads or anyone else because 1, they were in the living room sitting down. 2, we are all short people, tallest person being 5'7".
Hey.
3, over Damien's shoulder is our backyard and specifically the rock retaining wall. The man had just this look of concern, fear on his face that gave me chills. I blinked and he was gone. Oddly, said out loud, James, I think something is wrong with James. Being all skeptics, the guys think I'm nuts, but I messaged James and asked if he's okay. Maybe they meant Damien. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At 1:10 p.m., James messaged me back to say, I'm okay, why? I told him what happened, but he said a tallish man in a suit and hat. I did not say anything about the beard or wearing a bowler hat. He said, actually, I was really hungover and puking about an hour ago. I said, that couldn't be it. It was something more urgent, important feeling. He told me he was driving across the border from Seattle back to Burnaby. I told him to drive safe because maybe something was going to happen. He said he would talk to me later. He said he wouldn't talk later. Since nothing happened on the drive home, James reached out to his mom to check in. The next day, James messaged me and told me his mom, who is in Australia, had tested positive for COVID and was pretty sick. I said, maybe that's why I saw your great uncle. He had passed away years ago that I had seen a few times when James was here.
What?
James said his mom had been smelling cigarettes, yet no one was smoking. James thought maybe it was his great uncle because his mom was his favorite niece. We agreed it was weird and moved on to chatting about renovations. 2 days later, James messaged me with a picture of a bowler hat and asked if this man was wearing a hat like that.
What?
I got goosebumps and replied, how the fuck did you know that? I didn't tell you what hat he was wearing. I even looked back at our messages to see that if I had, and I had not. James replied with, his name is Rod. He was a family friend. His dad's best friend lived next door from their family home years ago, and he was about 6 feet, smoked, and wore a bowler hat every day. Then he threw in, he also had a dog that would follow him everywhere. I instantly thought of James and Naomi's dog and typed, is it the same size as Kelvin? When I hit send, James said, she is about the size of Kelvin. Oh my God.
Whoa, this is wild.
In disbelief, I asked if he had a picture of Rod. He had to call his mom. Keep in mind, it's 2:30 a.m. in Australia. He tells
And she's sick with COVID.
Wake
her up.
Wake up. He tells me that he was buried in a black suit and his bowler hat. Something he didn't know. James then lets me know that another reason why I may have seen Rod is because James's cousin is not doing well and may pass away in the next 6 months. Rod had treated the kids as his own and loved them very much. So there you have it. A spirit came all the way around the world to get a family to connect. Sorry that was long. Thank you so much for reading my story. Wishing you both nothing but happiness and success. Oh, and before I forget, merch, I need some and I can't find any. I just want to support the podcast, and what better way than Don't Shit Your Pants t-shirt with your beautiful faces on it. All the love, Wednesday. And that is the first email.
Okay, great. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk
about it. Or I
about
guess is there there's updates,
but we can talk about it. And I will say this. Wednesday did the thing that I need everyone to do, which is she replied to her original email, which must have been lost to spam.
Yes.
And that's why it wasn't read, because this was in the great spamming of 2022.
Yep. So, the old spamming. So
the
old spamming.
That's just a reminder, guys. If you've sent an email that we haven't gotten to, reply to your original email thread so I can find it. Also, we're not going to be playing any listener stories because y'all need to send us some. Please
send us some. We need them bad.
We need them so bad. Okay, dude. Now let's get to it.
Okay.
That is the specificity. Specificity.
Yeah. Specificity, dude. Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Specificity.
The specificness of that story. It's so, and it like, I was so like, oh, duh. Of course that's like, James has been staying with them. So whatever this like spirit or, guardian spirit or whatever, of course is there with them now.
Yeah.
And how fun to show up to be like, I gotta tell, oh, wait, where's James? Shit, James isn't here. Dang it. Where's James, man?
James?
But knowing that, like, oh, this person will help and get James to call his mom.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it's weird that a spirit could go anywhere, right? I've always been of the belief that there's nothing that other than maybe their own
issues or whatever.
Yeah, their own wants or needs that they would be tethered to a specific place. But I fully believe that they could go anywhere.
Right. Especially it sounds like this spirit is so like, let me keep checking in on the people that I really cared about in this life too. Whoa, I got goosebumps. Dude. Bowler hat.
Mom waking up at 2:30 in the morning.
What would you do if you your dad's over helping you renovate your house, and then your dad just shows up in a bowler hat? What would you do? I'd be so weirded out.
My dad is there, and my dad shows up.
Like your dad is helping you renovate your house, and then but shows up and is like, Marcy, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And is in a bowler hat.
Honestly, if my dad showed up in any hat, I would be like, wow, he is not a hat guy. But a bowler hat, I'd be like, did the kids put you up to this, my niece and nephew? Like,
funny. Yeah.
What is
Did
this
you lose
prank?
a bet?
What is this prank? I was just,
Yeah, I'd be so weirded out. I'd be like, you're not my dad.
you're not my
Get
dad.
outta
Get
here."
out of here. You're a ghost. I was just talking recently to a friend because she went to a beach and saw someone wearing a Big Johnson t-shirt. You remember those Big Johnson surfboards?
Funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. They're like for the listeners who don't, they're like funny, gross t-shirts.
Yeah. Well,
Right? Like,
yeah, I think that's the perfect explanation for what they were. And then my dad, though, didn't wear those kind of shirts. My brother did. But my dad would wear Far Side shirts.
funny. Far Side's funny, man.
Far Side's funny.
Far Side's funny. We were big dogs. Remember Big Dogs?
I remember Big Dogs. I probably had a Big Dog shirt for
I had a couple growing up.
Big Dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, so shall I get to some updates?
Yes.
Okay, this is sent, let's see, almost, I would say like 10 months after the original. Again, apologies.
We're figuring it out, you guys.
Since you haven't read my story yet, I thought I would add an update. Sorry.
Wednesday.
You got me. It's
but
true.
also fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you for
Roast us.
being
Let us have it.
persistent and, again, bumping your original email. I love.
Booyah.
Since I was 16, I'm 41 now. Out of nowhere, I lose my breath, get a sharp pain in my chest, and my heartbeat jumps to 150 to 170 beats per minute. It does this for about 5 minutes until I catch my breath. Around the time of my original email, May 2022, this heart thing was happening a lot. I had a Fitbit and knew something was weird because it would go from a resting rate of 800 BPMs to 120 BPMs, then drop to 68 BPMs, then back up to 150 BPMs over 5 to 10 minutes. This would happen all day, even when sleeping. I tried a bunch of things as a process of elimination, like I stopped drinking caffeine, nothing changed. I thought I was diagnosed. Then I thought it was my diagnosed OCD or anxiety. Nope. So I sent a screenshot of my Fitbit to my mother-in-law, who has been the senior nurse in the emergency department for years, and she said I should make an appointment with my family doctor.
Smart.
Turns out, after testing, I have the same heart issue as James's dad, but mine is not to the same degree. And because I know you will ask each other, what is up with my heart? Without getting too technical, one side of my heart won't get the message from my brain to pump. And the other side does its job, and the stupid side goes, oh, I fucked up, double pump.
Whoa.
So the best way to put it, my heart skips beating, but not in that fun romantic 90s song way. Also, don't worry, I'll be just fine. I just have to take care of caffeine intake and stuff like that. So it looks like Rod was looking out for me because of the friendship with James. Wishing you two all the success because I love all the things you've done so far. Hugs, Wednesday. P.S. Just to spread happiness, I've attached a picture of my 4 dogs. Yes, 4 dogs.
4.
Rudy Grudy Slow-Mo, 12 years, male poodle shih tzu. Atreyu Falcar Mogwai, 8 years, Chihuahua, male Chihuahua Dachshund. Lucifer Cool Beans. Oh, Lucifer is funny. 4 years, female Yorkie. Beatrice Kiddo Tarinto. Beatrice Kiddo Tarinto. 2 years, female Chihuahua Terrier. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm going to download it to send to you. Bets.
Send it to me. Good
Send
names.
it to me.
That is wild that they have, like, Wednesday has the same heart condition as James's dad. Like, it's wild the connection between Wednesday and James.
Also, is that what I have too? Oh my God.
Maybe, dude.
I emailed you or texted you these.
Oh, text. Yes, let me look.
Oh my, these are 4 what I would call little ragamuffins. And I love
Oh
them.
my God.
These are very cute ragamuffins. Oh my God.
They are so cute.
Which one's Beatrice? Beatrice is a Chihuahua Terrier. She has funny little forlorn eyes.
Oh my goodness, they're so cute.
Oh my God.
I want to pet them all.
Lucifer Cool Beans too. They're all so
Lucifer Cool Beans. Oh gosh, I want to play with them all.
I'm a big fan of all of these babies.
They are so cute. These little babies.
I was telling someone recently, like I became a cat person. I love my cat so much, but sometimes I do miss just a little sweet, loving animal. Now mine are loving. Even Honey, who won't let me touch her, she
still loves you.
She likes to come near me, look at me, and then just flinches if I make any moves. But
yeah.
she's like 4 feet away from me right now, looking at me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you are her god.
She could be. Are you hungry? Honey, are you hungry? Tell me if you are.
Meow.
No, you're not hungry? Okay.
I just want to stare at you.
Wait, what
is
is that? Are you hungry?
Uh-oh, guys.
Huh? No. Yeah, she's being very quiet. Are you hungry? Did you hear that?
No, I can't hear it.
Let's see if I can. Honey, are you hungry? Say it into the microphone, honey. She won't do it. Are you hungry, honey? Never mind. This is futile.
Dang,
silly and futile.
I wanted to hear a little hungry.
She goes,
yeah, I am.
meow.
Oh.
She's very assertive. Meow.
Good.
Okay, so there's an update to this.
Great.
Another
okay.
update.
Another update.
Okay, this is the Finel update.
The Finel.
Hi, two of my fave people. As of today, June 25th, 2024. You see what I did there, guys? We got all the way up to date.
Whoa.
But then she goes on, you have not read my first story, but I have more when it comes to this weird connection with my friend James.
Let us have it Wednesday.
Let
us have it. Get us, please.
For context, if you read this story before that story, I met James and his girlfriend while working at the Vancouver Aquarium in 2019 to April 2020. My short tenure was due to the pandemic. I'm 42 years old. He is 29. We have a weird brother, sister, or mother-son vibe from the moment we met. We became great friends. He even lived 3 days a week with me and my partner and my dad and our dogs for a few months due to work. Whenever we are together, the paranormal realm amps up to a level that other people notice. Also, my dad is a huge believer in the paranormal, aliens, and all that stuff. We have had several conversations about astral projecting himself while meditating and things like that. Now for this story.
Wow. Okay.
We found out my dad, he is 80 years old, has cancer in February 2024. And with chemo, he could recover. But halfway through the treatments, he took a turn and they had to stop treatments. To be clear, I will put the following events in point form, but they all take place the same day, June 18th. Wow. About 2:45 a.m. to 4 a.m., my dad crashed and had to be brought back to the brought back by the hospital staff. He said he saw a light, and then he got to a door, and it opened, and he heard, "It's not your time. You have to go back."
Oh, whoa! I got chills.
Me too. 3:30 p.m. My mom calls to let me know Dad is not well. Back in the hospital, and he had a blood transfusion the day before. Important to note that at this point, she did not know about my dad crashing yet. 3:45 p.m. James is calling me, but I don't answer because I'm talking to my mom. It's 15 minutes. Yeah, it's 15 minutes in the conversation. 4:45 p.m. I call James back, and the first thing he says is, "I had shit sleep last night. I kept waking up around 2:30 to 4 a.m. Something didn't feel right. Is your dad okay?" Oh my God.
Oh.
I told him what happened, and we had a laugh because, again, this connection between us and our families is crazy.
Wild.
9 p.m., my mom calls me again to let me know about what happened with my dad at 2:45 a.m. and that he's not doing well. He can no longer walk, and what he said about being at the door. 10 p.m., I call James to let him know it wasn't just my dad not being well, and I repeat what actually was happening at the time he was sleeping. These events, coupled with some others, may have turned my partner 11 years into a believer. I can't believe it's taken this long considering all the other things I could write to you about. As of today, my dad is doing okay. Yes, it's a matter of time until he opens that door on his own, but he has lived a great life. Aww.
Wow.
He traveled the world with the Canadian Army. He's been married to our mom almost 50 years. He's been an amazing father to us 4 kids and saw my sister have his only granddaughter and me and my partner 4 granddogs, which is more than he ever dreamed possible as a poor boy growing up in Quebec who had to drop out of school at 14 years old to help support his parents. Oh my God, this is so lovely. Thank you a million times over for the laughs and pure joy the podcast brings me and so many other people. You two are the voices I actually want to hear in my head. Oh, I love you and support anything and everything you do. All the best, Wednesday. Oh my God, Wednesday. That's incredible.
Wow.
I'm so glad that your dad's doing okay. And yeah, it's for all of us. It's just, timing of when we get to the door.
Yeah, that is incredible.
I'm so glad that we got all these updates.
I am too. Wednesday's connection to James is so nutty and awesome.
Yeah. It's wild.
And once again, like, just so many weird, not weird by any means, but different steps to have that friendship happen.
Yeah.
And it did. Like, that's so cool.
Oh,
wow.
That's so cool. Thank you for sending these.
Yeah, thank you so much. Also, it sounds like you got a lot of others. So.
Oh yeah, you could keep on sending them. Why don't you send us a little?
Sending them.
I want to hear your Canadian accent. Send it
please.
in a voice memo. You don't have to, but we would love it.
Please. I have one that has been bumped as well.
Wow, I love this. I love this.
Pretty cool, huh? In the great spammoning.
The spammoning.
And it's called Caul Baby Sees Creepy Spirit.
Caul? Oh, caul like CAUL?
CAUL, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's when the sack around the baby gets caught on its head during delivery, and so it comes out with the membrane or whatever around it. My mom had a caul on when she was born, and it has to be taken off very fast because they need to breathe. But sometimes it is said that is a veil. It's born under the veil, meaning that it will have second sight.
I feel I've heard. Okay. Well, here we go. Hey, Marcy and Betsy, listening to Katie Kershaw's story about Molly and her Gigi Ma, who said it doesn't like me. And it reminded me of this story I sent a while back. I think it got lost in your junk box and deleted. Love your podcast so much. And it sure did. So here we go.
Thank you for the bump.
Marcy, thank you so much for the bump. Hey, Marcy and Betsy. All right, here we go. Betsy, heads up. This one involves an alive kid, not a ghost kid, seeing a ghost lady. Nasty on both levels.
Okay.
My daughter was born in her bag of waters, amniotic sac. Bag of waters. Ew. In numerous religions and spiritual traditions, caul babies are believed to have a greater connection to the spirit realm because they were veiled during birth. Marcy nailed it. And
I didn't read this, guys. You know I don't do that.
Yeah, Marcy's not reading this. That's good, Marcy.
Well, I've always heard it my whole life, so.
Yeah. My midwife and nurse were both thrilled by the experience, and my nurse would not stop talking about how cool it was for her. All I could think about was, as they were passing my baby girl to me, my midwife was quickly trying to remove the bag of waters as it had suctioned itself to her little baby face, and she looked like she was being suffocated by a plastic bag.
Oh my God.
Terrifying.
I can't believe I remembered everything, though. I feel so good.
Yeah. Oh. Fast forward to her second year of life. She was somewhere between 2.5 and 3 years old. We'd recently moved into our new to us home, which had been built in 1953. It was a 1,000 square foot ranch style house with 2 bedrooms and an office space full of wood paneling. I love a ranch house.
Me too.
Does it have a sunken living room?
Do you know?
I want one of those so bad.
Now, a more specific regional thing that we have in Louisiana is we have Acadian style houses, which
What's
are
that?
similar in layout to a ranch style.
Okay.
However, it has an L-shaped porch that wraps around 2 sides of the house.
Cool.
So there's a lot
That
of
sounds
outdoor,
nice.
rocking chair space.
Ooh, that sounds real nice. The room was small and dark because of all the wood, so we thought it'd be a great bedroom for our daughter. That's the office space. One night after we put her to bed, we heard her crying. Our daughter was going through a phase where she would fake cry because she knew we would come in and check on her.
Oh, smart.
Annoying phase for sure, but one I wouldn't trade, as she's now an incredibly sound sleeper with secure attachment. Smiley
Yay.
face. That's nice. At first, I didn't think anything of the crying, but then quickly realized it was not for show. Her cries escalated from a whimper to fearful screaming. Oh. I ran to her room to find her bedroom light on. She was sitting on her floor, staring up at the corner of the room where the wall and ceiling met. As I swooped down to snuggle her, I asked, "What's wrong, buddy?" She pointed to the corner of her room, and through terrified sobs said, "There is a dead lady in my room.
Oh my
She has
God.
red eyes. She said she doesn't like me." Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Gross.
Oh no.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
No, I gotta go to bed.
Oh
Oh
God.
no.
No,
I
you
gotta go
broke
bed.
Betsy.
Episode's over.
Oh no.
Gross.
Betsy Dawn died.
Ugh, gross. Okay. I calmly yelled for my partner to come get our daughter and read her a book. He quickly removed her from the room, and I leaned heavily into my Christian upbringing, telling whatever was in her room to go away in Jesus' name. The next day, my best friend brought over some holy anointing oil from her parents' trip to Israel, and we sealed the literal hell out of that room. Post-deconstruction me is feeling somewhat cringy about my reaction, but hey, we're all doing our best, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This experience rattled my kiddo for about a week. I leaned into my professional community for support and ways to help my daughter process this experience. We now have words that we say in her room when she's scared that are less demanding but more boundaried. Oh. She also practices visualization and asks for help when she needs it. That's nice.
That's smart.
There have been other moments where she's seen things that my partner and I can't see, but nothing as terrifying as this experience. Thank you for reading my story, smiley face. I love this podcast and I'm so grateful for the impact that it's had in my life. Be kind and be curious, Ashely.
Ashley, thank you.
Ashley.
That sucks for that poor baby.
That sucks,
That
dude.
sucks.
That is so creepy. Red eyes and being like, "I don't like you, kid. I don't like you. What are you doing here? Get out of here,
Even
man."
if just a living adult said, "I don't like you" to a kid, that'd be pretty fucked up.
It would be really fucked up.
It'd be maybe a little fucked
Have I thought it before? Have I wanted to say it to a kid? Absolutely. But I know better than that.
Yeah, you know better than that, Ghost.
Yeah, I know better than that, Ghost.
Oh my God,
What
is
of it?
so ugh. So ugh.
So I like how they have, I don't know if embraced is the right word, but embraced it to also be like, ask for help whenever you need to. Let's create, like, that's so, rather, because I feel some parents might be like, no, nothing's going on. Don't worry about it.
Deny it so their kid believes it didn't happen.
Yeah, where it's like, oh no, our kid can see some stuff. So
Yeah, I think
might as well work with her to figure out what's going on and stuff.
Agreed. I think it's great to validate when scary stuff happens.
Yeah, because then it makes it easier for the kid to ask for help rather than being like, they're not going to believe me anyway, so I guess I'll just be scared in this room.
Yeah, that's great, right?
Every single night.
Guess I'll just be terrified. That'll work fine.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't that great? That'd be fun for me.
Yeah. That was a great one. Thank you for sending.
Yeah, dude.
I have another one that says my beautiful daughter.
Ooh.
We got kiddos. We got kiddos coming.
We got a lot of kiddos.
Kiddos and puppos.
Kiddos and puppos.
Hey, amazing peoples. I love the pot. Also, this is another one where people are just, they're not trying
being
to.
So considerate.
I know. Also,
of
guys,
our feelings.
I also want to see who you put first. Everyone else, you can
Who
be considered.
is first?
I love the pod. My name is Icel. In English, you say it. Icel. Hope that helps. It did.
Yeah.
Your pod helps me get through being a mom and the shit I have to do for free. Fucking freeloaders, but I love all three of them. Hello.
Funny.
My daughter also loves you guys. She's 8, and when she sees me running to the restroom, she'll yell, "Mom, don't shit your pants." LOL.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
cool.
your kid rules, dude.
Yeah.
You and your kid rule.
Yeah, we're into it.
Oh, an 8-year-old yelling "Don't shit your pants" is awesome.
Yeah, why don't we have merch that says "Don't shit your pants"?
Let's do it. How do we do it?
I don't know, Betsy.
I can puff paint some T-shirts or something. I'm pretty good at puff
You
painting.
have to. I can't. I have an unsteady hand.
Yeah, I'll puff paint some
I
shirts.
have
for
serial
everybody.
killer handwriting.
Ew, just symbols and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of zodiac signs.
yeah.
It's fucked,
Okay, we
man.
think this must be E because it's the most popular. Don't shit your pants though has no E's. Ooh. Oh no. Okay.
It's got all the other ones though.
It's got all the. Whoa, it does have all the other ones. Wow.
Wow.
I never thought about it like that, man.
Well, it's even got a Y and sometimes Y.
Oh my God, and sometimes why?
Although in this case, I think the Y does work as a consonant and not a vowel.
Yes. Still though,
Still though,
no E, that's huge.
huge if true.
If true.
Let's see. Most of my life, I've had a funny feeling about the paranormal. My mom used to read the tarot card, and I would say she would be a white witch because of all the things she did to help people. Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
She stopped because she was. Sorry. I think this says she stopped when she got her menopause. She almost died. Scary times. Oh my God.
What?
Is that coming for all of us?
Is that how it works?
So it's not just you get hot at night, you almost get killed?
Oh no.
Oh, you're about to see Mama be out of her fucking mind. Did you see her jump up there? Did you see this?
Whoa. No, I missed.
This dumb bitch.
Wow. She'll get down though.
We'll see. We'll see. She's a bad girl. And that's the thing about her. She said she wasn't sure if doing all that would save her a spot in heaven or if she was making room for her in hell.
What?
But she can predict things before they happen. She's 4'11", Latina mom, so she's like ghost peppers, small but lots of fire.
Fun.
That's
Good
fun.
description.
I
Good
love
description.
Okay, so that's my mom. Let's get to the other ghost pepper. That's my daughter. That's who we are here for. LOL.
Cute.
Her name is Bella. Sorry, but she has a strict policy. You have to say it in Spanish because it sounds better. Bella in Spanish means beauty.
Cute.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Is it 2 L's? Is that Bella? Or I don't know though.
I think
I'm bad at this.
You learned Spanish, right?
A little bit, yeah. Maybe Bella?
I think Bella.
Or Bella. I don't know.
Let me explain why she's a beauty.
Oh.
When I became pregnant of her, everything was fine for the first few months. But when I became 6 months, that's when things went 360 on us. I had an appointment for a regular checkup at the doctor's at 2 p.m. that afternoon. That morning, everything was fine. I felt her kicking hard, but then close to the appointment, I didn't feel her anymore. So I got ice water, doctor's recommendation so that they can move more, and I would do that often and laugh, and then she would be moving around, LOL. So I knew it worked, but this time it didn't. I started to worry, but I tried to keep myself calm and say maybe she wasn't feeling it. I get to the doctor's office and told him before anything if he could please check my baby because I hadn't felt her move. He asked if I wanted ice water, but I showed him my ice water. So he says, okay, let's get a heart monitor. He puts it on my stomach and nothing. My heart dropped. I have an older son and know that most likely the first try you can hear something and then you can't always hear something and then you slowly find them. This time we were not getting anything. The doctor moved it and moved the monitor, but nothing. He's trying to keep me calm and he says, don't worry, let me get something else and some extra help. He came in with the ultrasound machine and another doctor. Before they came in, I heard them talk outside my room and their voices sounded a little off. The doctor also tried to play it cool and says, let's see this baby. So he starts moving my stomach a little hard and we see her, but she's not moving. Oh. He moves me harder. It says maybe she's sleeping and she looks like she's just floating in my stomach. He's really trying to wake her up. At some point, I'm hanging on the bed because he's moving me so hard. That's when they tell me I have to go to the hospital because they don't know what's going on. I felt like my life was being ripped out of me because I knew she was gone. Oh my God. So I got home, get my husband and my things and go to the hospital. On the way over there, I prayed and said, Holy Father, forgive me for all I have done and put my baby girl's life in your hands. Do as you feel it's right. I got to the hospital. They set me up and everything, and I see nothing on the monitor. A nurse and therapist came in to say my baby was gone, and it would have been at least 6 hours from the time I didn't feel her to now that she was gone. I would have an emergency C-section. She had all the paperwork for me to sign. I was breaking in all aspects. I felt time slow down. I could not hear anything. I was just shutting down. When out of nowhere, we hear the sound on the monitor. The nurse therapist goes and looks at the paper. She says, this can't be true. Then another sound. Another nurse came in to get me ready for the OR when the nurse/therapist tells her to go call the doctor. Something is going on. She comes to me and says, sorry, I don't want to get your hopes up or down. I don't know what's going on. When the doctor came in the door, my baby's girl's heart started going hard and loud. Me and the nurses started crying and they started yelling, it's a miracle. Life came back to me and thank God. Oh my God. From then on, I had to go in 2 times a week to see how she was. And they saw her heart would go and stop for a second and go and then stop for a second. And it became more and more, and it became closer. The doctor told me that she would have been born at 8 months, that she would have to be born at 8 months. They preferred the babies to be born at 7 than 8 months. Also, I would have to prepare myself to do this, having no oxygen for a long time. Oh God, I would have to prepare myself because doing this, that she would have no oxygen for a long time and she would be in a vegetative state and we would have to take care of her needs the rest of her life, feeding her through a tube and cleaning her and everything. I went home and cried so much. I prayed and said, God, guide me. Only you know what I must do. At that moment, my mom came in the room and she said, I love you and everything will be okay. And that's when I knew God wanted my mom to be there in the OR or when I would have the C-section. I went in to have my baby. The nurses in there said, don't worry, not all babies cry, okay? But when she came out, she let out the loudest cry. I felt like she was yelling at me saying, I'm here, Mom, I'm okay. They were ready to tube her up, but then it seemed she didn't need anything. Then when they gave her to me and put her on my chest, she found my breast and started eating on her own. That's crazy.
This is so wild.
I know. The nurses were there in shock. I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks so they could run tests on her, and she passed them all with flying colors. The doctors came in one day and said, Mom, you believe in God and in miracles, and your baby girl was living proof because medically and scientifically she should not be passing any of these tests. She is a fast learner, and she started small talk. She started small talk before 1 year old. My oldest son couldn't talk so well, so she would help him learn how to talk. At 2.5, she potty trained. She was potty trained, just so smart. Let's jump to 4 to 6 years later. She starts predicting the birth of some of our animals. We think it's just lucky, yes. But then she starts predicting some of their deaths. At 7, she told us that someone we knew had seen her before, and it was too late. She said someone that we knew had to see her before it was too late. Sorry. And she was getting sicker. I knew whom she was talking about. So on Sunday, I tell my mom we'd go to Modesto. We live in Fresno, California, to see that family friend that was sick. Her name is Lupe, and we would go see her that Tuesday. On Tuesday at 1 a.m., her son calls to let me know Lupe had passed away. She is 8, but she's so mature for her age. It's like talking to a teenager. She knows so much. I have to remind myself she's just 8 years old and not a teen because I tend to treat her like an older person. LOL. She has also said she can see shadow people or white glowing people. Oh my God.
Wow.
I always tell her don't talk to them yet. You're too small to tell them I can't talk to you, and I'm still too small. I don't know how to control any conversations. Make boundaries. I love this, more boundaries.
This is so nice.
I think it's
so nice. And parents being like,
yeah,
we believe you. Here we go.
I think she's open to the other side because she was on the other side. Maybe she's so mature because she could be a walk-in. Oh my God, I was just thinking that, Betsy. I was just thinking, I'll talk about it. Yeah. I don't know, but she always surprises me how smart and beautiful she is. So sorry it's so long. Hope you can play. Also, sorry for the misspellings. I'm dyslexic, LOL. No, it was fine. It was when I can, I'll send in how my mom's house is so haunted. Maybe I was a walk-in when I was little, etc. Don't shit your pants from Icel. Now I'll sit back and wait for 2 years to hear you say my story. LMAO. Oh my God.
Let us have it. Let us have it. Roast us.
We deserve it.
We deserve it. That's an incredible story.
It's so wild when I read the word walk-in because I was thinking that and not sure if I should say it. But
so what is that?
So I was thinking that Icel's, unborn child did die in the womb, and then another one decided to come in because it wasn't too late.
Whoa.
Like not another one, but just that like another spirit, like another soul took over.
Whoa.
One that was like ready to be here,
Uh-huh. Whoa.
But I didn't want to say it if,
Of course.
I think reading it was like, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Wow.
That there was a short time period where for whatever reason, a spirit was like not sure. And then someone else was like,
yet.
I got this.
Oh,
wow. And maybe the person who just needed to be here in this life with you.
Yeah. Wow.
That is so wild.
Unbelievable story.
Incredible.
Like,
what a cool daughter.
Really incredible. Yeah, and what a badass. Like, how fun to have a cool kid.
I know. When we were talking about that, not liking
what's that all
of them.
about, man?
Hey, cool kids. Okay, so that's part of it too. All right, I see.
Okay, so you can have a cool kid.
Okay,
all right.
That's nice. It's nice to know.
Still don't want one, but that's pretty nice.
If I ever have to be around one, would like it to be a cool
would
one.
love it to be a cool kid.
But don't come over to my house and predict my animals' deaths. That will bum me out.
Please don't. Please don't.
That would bum me out hard.
Wow, that story was incredible.
That was an incredible story.
Well done too, Marcy, with reading it.
A dang pleasure to read it.
Dang pleasure. Shall I read one now?
Let's do it, Bets.
Okay. This one's called Passing Away MIL Shadow Ghost? Question mark.
MIL. Do you know
What's
what that?
MIL?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. Okay. So read the first email collapse at the bottom first. Okay, here we go. Hey, Marcy and Betsy. There you go. You're number one, Marcy.
Sorry.
I'm Crystal
Are you going to cry?
No, I'm fine.
Also, just so you know, look who can't get down.
Mama, come on. Mama's high up.
She's got to stay up there. Yeah,
Got to learn your lesson, Mama.
She's about 7 feet up in the air, and she's got to try to get down. I
mean, it looks like she's going to jump.
Wait, can we hold on? Let me grab her.
Yeah.
You keep talking. You can narrate what I'm doing, though.
Okay, Marcy's taking off her headphones. She's grabbing Mama, who's on top of a big old shelf. And she's got Mama. Mama's okay, everybody. Mama made it down fine.
She didn't like it, though. She went,
I like being up here. She's going to hop right back up there. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm Crystal from New Zealand.
Yeah.
I thought I had sent in with this story like maybe a year and a half ago, but maybe I suck with technology since it was a voice memo. No, I bet.
No,
I don't know. I bet you sent it in.
Yeah, something bad happened to me.
We're all figuring this out. Which I was going to do again, but decided my voice is annoying and intend to ramble. LOL. Hey, no worries. Thanks. We got it though. So in 2020, my mother-in-law was dying of cancer. Oh, she wasn't doing well, not talking, walking, mostly just sleeping. One morning, my partner was called by the facility. She was in at about 3 or 4 in the morning to come in because they thought that she was very near the end. I couldn't go with him. One, because of COVID, and 2, because we live and work on a dairy farm and I had to milk cows. That's
Wow.
A cute excuse.
That's very cute.
Plus, our kids were asleep. Anyway, he leaves and I'm laying with the light above our bed on, just staring at the ceiling. I see a smallish, roundish shadow on the roof, and it slowly moves across the roof. Now, usually I would freak out a little.
Yeah.
I love spooky shit, but I don't really want to see it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it continues to move down the wall where I'm laying in bed and then just disappears. I was super calm, but didn't really know what to think of it. His mother passed away at about 9 a.m. that same morning. So IDK, what do you guys think? It feels like Mom was like, excuse me, where? Okay.
Yeah.
Son's not here, but okay, I'm gonna, dude.
How spooky.
Yeah. But also feeling calm, like still being calm and like,
Yeah.
interesting. 2 more quick maybe UFO stories.
Whoa.
A few years ago, I was getting cows into milk at around 5 a.m. It was still dark, but the sun was starting to come up at this time. I look out on the horizon and see a large black mass moving across the sky. And I was like, WTF was that? It loomed for a second. I looked away for a second and looked back, but it was gone.
Whoa.
IDK, what the heck it was, dude.
Whoa.
Spooky. Second quick one was my partner's. I think it was last year, 2021, at about 7 a.m. He was outside and looked out towards some hills with like gullies or valleys and saw a cloud-like looking thing moving across the hills and straight over the gully. At first he thought it was sheep, but sheep just don't glide over the top of gullies. Now, he did send me a Snapchat video of it, which I opened but didn't screen record because I didn't know what it was, and he didn't tell me. So no proof of it, and we've both never seen anything else like these again.
Oh, my God.
That is so creepy. So these are my stories. I know my dad has a ton because he used to ghost hunt, so I'll try and get some from him next time I see him. Big fan. Love you guys. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much and it made sense. Clappy hands. Yes, it did.
Oh my
Thank you for
God.
reading Crystal. We could talk about those and then there's another one.
Yeah. Oh my God. The sheep floating over a gully.
Some weird stuff's happening in New Zealand, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's wild. Have you watched like Paranormal Caught on Camera?
Sometimes not all of them, but I've
Yeah,
watched a
like
few.
sometimes there are like just these clouds that are like moving weird and you're like, what the hell is that?
Why are you doing
What
this?
could that possibly be, man?
Man.
Oof. Okay, we got another one.
Okay.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. Bumping this email up with a story from my best friend with her permission. On February 14th, 2018, we sadly lost our cat Samba to a speeding car.
Oh my God.
I was 4 months pregnant with our first child and devastated that my sweet adopted stray gray tabby boy would not get to meet the baby he had been curling around. He had been curling around on my knee. A month or two after his passing, I started to notice a gray flash out of the corner of my eye while in bed reading at night. Usually 15 minutes after going to bed, which is always when Samba would come in or would come to hop in bed with me.
Oh.
Around the time our son moved to a big boy bed, I started to notice a small bright light on his video monitor. I checked his room multiple times, but there was nothing physical in his room to be causing the light. I started to notice the blankets on the end of my son's bed being depressed as if an animal was jumping
Oh
on.
my God.
My son would also always stir when this happened, but it was as if Samba was just jumping up to sleep with him. He never disturbed him more. Jump to present day. My son is now old enough to get up to go to toilet during the night, which lead to a sensor night light in our hallway. Samba thinks this is fantastic when I go to bed at night. The light will always flash on. But in the middle of the night, he loves to run up and down the hallway, turning the light on over and over until I say, okay, Samba, enough. It's time. It's bedtime. Go to sleep, please. And that's when he stops.
Oh my God.
He was an incredibly quirky cat in life and is carrying on entertaining us in the after.
Oh my God. I love
That
that.
is so cute.
I love that.
That's so cute.
So heartwarming too.
Really heartwarming. Oh, just be like, hey, it's bedtime.
Mm.
Please stop.
Please stop that now.
Please stop. Okay. Yeah, okay. I will. Wow. That was good. These
All
are
of these are
good,
so
dude.
good.
These are so good.
And again, this is a
Oh my
call out.
goodness.
Please send us more.
Send more.
Yeah, send us emails, voice memos.
Yeah,
bump
whatever you
if
want.
you think we haven't read it, bump it.
Because you could see
Because
it's working.
you could see it's happening now, baby.
It's happening. We're getting to them.
Oh man, this is a summer fun time, baby.
Summer fun time. Let us continue our summer fun time.
Yeah.
You know what's really fun is sitting in a hot office.
Are you
sweating a
dying, man?
bunch. No, it's not too bad. It hasn't been too bad yet.
Woof, woof.
But we're definitely starting to sit up from the couch and be like, oh, it looks like I pissed my pants.
A lot of undercarriage sweat
A
going
lot of
on.
undercarriage is happening.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, send us more stories. We need them. Betsy's
Yes,
gonna sweat
please.
through them.
I can't wait to sweat through them. Let me
Yeah.
sweat through them.
Please.
Come on.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.